Today we're gonna talk about what to expect at your first pediatric chiropractic visit. So a lot of people can be pretty intimidated by coming to the chiropractor with their infant. And I want to take this time to explain the process so that anything that might be nerves can be alleviated. So in our office, we make sure everybody is as comfortable as possible. It's a really gentle process. And we have a changing table, we have diapers, we have different things that you might need if baby has a blowout or is uncomfortable. We also have couches to help if you need to nurse baby or bottle feed baby. All of those things are available to you. So after you receive your paperwork through our text messaging system, if you haven't already filled that out, we will have you fill that out, and then we will bring you back to the exam room and have you go through a thorough exam process. First, we're going to have you watch a quick video that really explains chiropractic and what we're looking for with whatever ailment you might be bringing your child in for, whether it's because they're colicky or because they have ear infections, or maybe they have torticollis or a flat spot on the back of their head. All of that we would be evaluating. And so we would be looking for misalignments in the spine that impact the range of motion in the neck or impact whether or not the body can help to relax. Maybe baby arches constantly, especially when feeding. So we have you go through, watch a quick video, and then we will have the doctor come in and we'll discuss how birth was, what the symptoms are looking like, what frequency you're experiencing this, and what you're really hoping for the results and what you're looking for, whether that's less reflux, less spit up, or maybe baby's more comfortable, maybe so baby can ride in the car without screaming. All of these things we've seen our patients get relief from, and it's being able to provide the baby's nervous system so it can relax and be able to regulate itself better so that it's not so stressed. Babies can't tell us how they're feeling. They can't tell us if they're uncomfortable, and all they can do is express in crying. And so we have found with chiropractic adjustments, babies are more comfortable after they've been getting adjusted. Now, birth is the first trauma to the spine. Even if it's an easy birth, it puts pressure on baby's neck and spine. And that can lead to the increased likelihood of there being misalignments or subluxations in the spine. And when we have babies come in, we evaluate how the birth experience was. Was it fast? Did you push for only 15 minutes? Was it long? Did you push for 2 hours? Did you have a C-section? All of that gives us an insight on how stressed the baby's spine is, because that tells us what their first experience was entering the world. So I had a mom who had an easy birth. Baby came fast, but fast births can cause like whiplash on babies' necks. And she was experiencing latching issues. So we were able to alleviate that pressure on the neck, and then baby was able to latch better and more effectively. Then there's patterns within the nervous system, and there's the timeline of when the symptoms started, the connection between the brain, and of course, you know your baby, your parental intuition. So what the exam looks like is we're gonna do a visual assessment, look to see how the baby is holding their body, their head position preference, the symmetry of movement, muscle tone, Are they favoring one side more than the other? And then I'm going to do gentle touch, feeling for tension along the spine and the muscles. I'm going to check for neck mobility, gently moving baby's head in either direction. And I'm going to be also looking to see if they have any flat spots or large bulges along their head and along their neck, so that I can see how that is aligned as well. We're also going to see if there's areas of heat. If there's more areas of heat, that can tell us that there might be inflammation. This is all the pressure of testing a ripe tomato. It's very gentle, and we are looking to see if the joint is nice and springy or if the joint is stiff. Then we're also going to be looking at the primitive reflexes that babies are born with. These reflexes tell us how well the brain is communicating to the body, and if it's balanced. Are both reflexes as strong on either side of the body? Are they stronger on the right side, or are they stronger on the left? We're also looking for tone and response to the body for the baby. Is the baby just like a rag doll? Is it just floppy? Or is it rigid and stiff and it can barely sit? It's just standing straight up. All of us, that gives us an idea of how much care baby will need in order to alleviate that stress. Then we would be talking about the care plan that we would recommend, whether that would be 3 times a week or 2 times a week, depending on the severity of what baby has going on. All of this gives us an idea of what your goals are. What your goals are, the amount of care that baby needs, we factor all of that in. And then we would talk about the first adjustment. So we would do a gentle adjustment. There's no cracking when we adjust babies. Often the baby doesn't even notice. Some babies sleep through it. And again, it's just about the pressure of testing a ripe tomato. We use techniques like cranial sacral work, sustained contacts where we're just holding the bone in the right direction. We do a lot of safe and effective techniques. You might see baby take a deep breath. You might see baby's body relax. Sometimes it gets a little wiggly or stretches. Occasionally there can be a brief fussing, especially if baby might be hungry or have a dirty diaper. So the common responses that we see is, "That's it? I thought there would be more." Or, "She's so relaxed now. She loved that." And, "Oh my gosh, the legs balanced." The relief, and that's so gentle. Like, I can already see his neck is moving better. Those are the common parent reactions that we get from our parents. So a dad who was skeptical brought baby in and wanted to make his wife happy. After the adjustment, the baby latched for the first time in days. And now he's our biggest advocate because we're alleviating the tension in the neck, and that alleviates the jaw and how the baby is able to latch better. After the adjustment, there might be a long sleep. There could be a little fussiness. There could be a big poop. All of those things we talk to our parents about. Some babies respond after the first visit. Others need several visits in order to make those sustained changes. Healing takes time, and each adjustment builds upon itself. So, how to prepare for your first visit? Write down your concerns, your main issues you're seeing, when they started, what have you tried, questions you have. In that moment, you might forget, and having a list really helps. Any information about the birth, interventions used, the baby's position before birth, any complications. We need this context. It really gives us an idea of how stressful that was on the spine. Bring somebody who can support you, your partner, your mom, a friend. 2 sets of ears are able to hear more information and support you while we work on baby. Someone to hold the diaper bag or ask for ask questions you might forget. This is your visit and you're the expert on your baby. So we need as much help as we can get. So what to ask your chiropractor, what to ask a chiropractor when you're looking for them. You want to ask what certifications they might have in pediatrics, their experience with babies and kids, what techniques they use, and typical care plan for your situation. Then what is the results and expected timeline? So for our office, if you were to call and ask us those questions, if you were telling me that baby is 6 weeks old, colicky, crying constantly, had a stressful birth or an easy fast birth, I would tell them that really we don't know until we've done the exam, but generally we would be starting baby off at 3 times a week for 2 weeks and then graduating them for 2 times a week for anywhere between 6 to 8 weeks and then reevaluating at that time. That can give you an idea of what that time commitment looks like, and think about the value of that. If this is going to help your baby sleep better, it's going to help you sleep better. If this is going to help your baby cry less, you're not going to be as overstimulated. So the first visit goes through a thorough history, a gentle exam, and the first adjustment. Adjustments for babies are gentle, fingertip pressure. We're removing nerve interference so the body can heal itself. And most parents are surprised at how gentle it is and how well the baby tolerates it. So if you've been on the fence to bring your little one, I hope this helps and gives you more information of what to expect. Trust your intuition. You know when something is off with your baby. And seeking help isn't admitting failure. It's advocating for your child. We see miracles in our office every single day. Babies sleeping, nursing, thriving, able to ride in the car without screaming their head off constantly. And remember, you are never meant to do this alone. We're here to support your whole family. So if this helps you, please like and subscribe. Also, if you're in the Hampton Roads area, look us up, schedule an appointment so that we can start helping your family. And share this with somebody who might be going through this as well, and this can help them. We are looking forward to helping your family in Hampton Roads. And remember, your baby's body is brilliant. Sometimes it just needs a little support to do what it already knows to do. And that's what we're here for. Have a great day.